Thank you, Dr. Lee. Now, let's go to our next candidate that is endorsed by IPAC, and he is Mike Ng. Mike is our dear friend, and he is running for the State Senate 22nd District. 伍国庆先生，他是我们这个 endorsed 背书的另外一位候选人。他今年的选举的这个位置是第22选区的加州的参议员。因为 Mike is in another event and he is not able to make it in the morning session, but he will come in the afternoon. Do we leave IPAC? Do we have Tony? You want to make some introduction to Mike, as if you have done for the other candidate?
So it's a tough race for the Mike Ng. So for our because our IPAC is really support the Chinese community. If we really want a Chinese community voice on a state level, okay, we should support Mike Ng, especially everybody. It's very careful the SCA 5. Hopefully we don't have the SCA 5 don't coming again. Okay, so I think it's the best way. If you really want to hope that, it's vote for the Mike Ng. 这个就是说，如果说是这个，因为这个选区也是蛮激励的选区，那么他的有3个就候选人都是西语裔的啊，都是同一个党，都是民主党的。因为这个选区现在目前没有共和党出来选举。如果说对于我们大家华人，如果想要就是说，特别是要维护我们这个，就是说不要再有 SCA 5就是平权的那个学习的那个上学的这个法案的话，那我想只有一个选择，就是选择 Mike Ng， 让 Mike Ng 选上的话，至少他会那个会听我们华人声音啊，会有这个在这个SCA 5上面的会就是说会站在我们的华人的立场上为我们发声。谢谢大家投给他神圣的一票，谢谢。
Thank you, Tony. Our next candidate would be George Shan, 沈佳琪先生。George is running for California State Senate, 29th District. George also brings us a big tank of gallon for gas for each and every of us.
My name is George Shan, and I am running in this special recall election in the 29th Senate District in the state of California. 在这次选举里面，我不是唯一的华人，但是我可以很确定的告诉你们，我是唯一代表华人的候选人。我们另外一位华人候选人，以作为华人为耻，他把他的头发把它弄得红红的，眼睛变得蓝蓝的，然后呢，他也从来不跟我们的社区呢有任何的互动，也从来不说中文。所以呢，在这个情况下，如果我们华人需要一个真正了解我们华人社区，真正能够跟我们华人沟通，然后真正的能够代表我们华人的候选人，那我就是唯一一个。所以呢，我今天呢非常非常感谢呢，我们这个 IAPAC endorse me。IAPAC 它最大的目的呢，就是替我们华人出声，替我们华人讲话。那在这一次 29th Senatorial District Special Recall Election， 在这一次29选区里面，这个特别补选，只有一个是真正的华人来代表我们华人讲话，那就是我沈佳琪 George Shan。谢谢各位的支持。
Now, our next candidate that is endorsed by IPAC is Ed Chow, 周本利先生。Ed Chow is running for California State Assembly 49th District. 他是在竞选加州的立委的49选区的立法委员。他今天的代表也来，有请。
My name is Daisy Ma. I am the District Director for Assemblymember Ed Chow. He sends his apologies for not being here. He is in Sacramento conducting legislative session. So I do have a statement, and this statement is coming directly from Mr. Ed Chow. I want to thank IPAC for their endorsement of my 2018 re-election to represent the 49th District in the California State Assembly. Since my first election in 2012 to my most recent election in 2016, I have been working hard with my colleagues and the governor to meet the needs of my district and the challenges facing California. We have done so through our commitment to exercise fiscal responsibility, strengthen the middle class, and deliver effective, efficient services for all Californians. We also worked to strengthen our economy, the 5th largest in the world, to grow in and seek out new opportunities for further growth. Here in the 49th Assembly District, it is truly a great community and coalition that we have. I am proud to represent the first legislative district with an Asian American majority in the mainland of the United States. When people talk about America's multicultural future, many point to California. In California, one need only look to the 49th district. It is also important that we make sure that for today's youth, we know our history of where we've been and be able to decide where we are going. That is why I author AB 2684, which ensures that students in California receive instruction regarding the Chinese Exclusion Act of 1882 and the contributions of Chinese Americans in establishing the Transcontinental Railroad. At the district, I've also focused district outreach to bringing events and services that are important to our constituents. Education roundtable on digital citizenship in the classroom, a consumer scam awareness event in partnership with Congresswoman Judy Chu, a nonprofit workshop, and our signature Make a Difference Awards, the turkey giveaway and holiday toy drive. As we look towards the future, I pledge to work with consumer protections, meeting the housing needs of all residents of our state, providing services for seniors and protections, improving public education and expanding opportunities for all students, removing impediments to assessing and using the justice system, and fostering job creation through supporting the growth of new and existing businesses. I am also committed to making sure our natural resources are protected, water, air, and open spaces, that our infrastructures, the roads, trains, and freeways is improved, and that our economy is working to raise all boats so that working people will have the dignity they deserve and a future for themselves and children. Our best days are ahead of us. I pledge to continue to stand tall and fight hard for you, for our district, and to keep California moving in the right direction. Thank you for your support, and thank you, IPAC, for hosting this event today.
Our mission is to promote the Chinese American to participate, to involve themselves in the political life, to vote, to air their voice, to make our voice heard. So, today, 在今天的这都我们所endorsed 的这些候选人当中，有一些是华裔，也有很多不是华裔。那这些我们的标准是否这些这些 candidate 会听取我们华裔的声音，会关心我们华裔的生活，会争取我们华裔应该得到的平等的权利。IPAC 政治联盟，美国华人政治联盟，不是一个和任何一个政党相联系的组织，而是中立的。我们的这个宗旨是尽量去提倡华裔参政议政，并且发出我们的政治声音，以及争取我们的政治权利。All these candidates we have interviewed, they are dedicated to hear the Chinese community's voice and to fight the rights that the Chinese community are entitled to under the constitutional law and the state law-wide. Now, that being said, I will pass my microphone to Jeffrey Prang. Jeffrey Prang is currently our LA County assessor. He has been very friendly and successful with Chinese community and IPAC. Now, let's bring up Jeffrey to the microphone.
Thank you for using that very young picture of me. I used to look like that. I am very proud to be here today, and I want to thank IPAC for their endorsement. I was elected for the first time as LA County Assessor 4 years ago, and there is no doubt that my success then was due in large part to the work and the advocacy that IPAC did on my behalf, and I am very grateful. Let me explain a little bit about what the assessor is. It's not the most well-known public office that there is. I am one of 3 county elected officials. There's me and the sheriff and the district attorney. Everybody knows the sheriff and the district attorney. Now you know the assessor. My job is I am responsible for assessing the value of all taxable property in the county, land, buildings, and business property for the purposes of property taxes. My job is very important for local government agencies. There is no teacher walks into a classroom, no police car rolls to a call, no road gets paved until it's paid for, and it's primarily paid through property taxes. So my job is to make certain that everything that is taxable is assessed and that's fair and accurate, and everybody is treated the same. My office has 1,400 employees. I've got a budget of $200 million, and I'm responsible for assessing 2.5 million parcels every year. It generates, its value is at $1.4 trillion, and we generate $14 billion, which is allocated to the county departments, to cities, school districts, and special districts. A little bit of background about me. I'm originally from Michigan. I moved here when I was 25 years old, last year. Something that was a little joke. I spent 18 years as a member of the city council in the city of West Hollywood, including 4 terms as mayor. I was elected 4 years ago to the assessor's office following a scandal. And you may remember my predecessor was actually spent time in jail for political corruption. So when I was elected, it was very important for me to be able to restore public trust, improve employee morale, and put the department on a healthy trajectory, and I think we've done that. Over the last 4 years, I have invested almost $100 million in upgrading our technology and moving our department from a paper-based organization into a technology-based organization. I've lowered taxes for small businesses who used to pay business personal property tax. As I was elected, I discovered that for a lot of small assessments, we actually lost money. We were charging, if you had $2,000 worth of equipment, you'd pay $20 in taxes. But it cost my department $50 to process that. So it didn't make any sense. So by making it more efficient for us, it made it better for small businesses, and I was able to provide tax relief to 50,000 small businesses here in Los Angeles County. One of the biggest challenges I have is that everybody thinks that I collect taxes. That's not me. There's another guy that he's called the tax collector. My job is to do the assessments. The tax collector collects the taxes. But people come to me all the time with their issues about the tax collector. And rather than telling them, no, that's not my responsibility, we try to help them. And we opened up a special public counter in the Hall of Administration to assist people when they come to my office with their tax issues. We have somebody standing there right with us who could answer those for them without having to say, redirect them someplace else. It's a confusing system. I want to make it easy for people and not spend too much time living in my box. One of the other things I do in my office is we provide tax relief to people in the county, to homeowners, to veterans, to senior citizens. We have a lot of programs that help you save money on your property taxes. So I've worked very hard the last 4 years to increase our education for the public to help people take advantage of these property tax saving measures. Most important one I'll talk about is the homeowner's exemption. If you own your home and you live in that home, you qualify to have a reduction in your property taxes called the homeowner's exemption, but about 25% of all people in LA County fail to turn in that application. I've been working very hard to increase public knowledge about that exemption to help people save money on their taxes. So I'm running for re-election in June, and it's my hope that if I am re-elected, I am going to complete our technology overhaul to provide better public service and to make it more efficient for my employees. I intend to work hard to reduce the appeals. If you don't like the value we put on your property, you can challenge that. There's a big backlog, and my goal is to get rid of that backlog. And I also want to build on the tax breaks that we gave to small businesses. I think we can actually increase the the threshold for paying that business tax even further to provide even more relief to small businesses while making the county more financially secure. I'm very proud that I've to be endorsed by IPAC and many other people in the community that you may know, such as Judy Chu and Mike Eng. And then last week, I was proud to receive the endorsement of the Los Angeles Times. I am grateful for the support that I've had from this room. I'm grateful that you helped me to earn this position 4 years ago, and I look forward to working with you in the campaign on June 5th and in the 4 years ahead if I'm reelected. Thank you so much.